Hello guys, this is Farhan and welcome to another video. Ripple, the company, released their Q2 2019 market report. So without wasting any time, let's just directly dive in to see all those juicy details. Well, as you can see, Ripple released their Q2 2019 XRP market report just today. So let's just dive in. Ripple publishes the quarterly XRP market reports to provide regular updates on the state of market, including quarterly programmatic and institutional strategy and sales, relevant XRP related announcements, Spring Ripple Net partnerships. Basically, Ripple, the company just saying that, look, we have a lot of interesting stuff for you, so let's just get in. And the first thing is like change in volume benchmark. In June 2019, Ripple shared that the company's sales of XRP in Q2 2019 would be lower as a percentage of reported volume than in previous quarters. So this is something already big. Like, I'm assuming that Ripple, the company, is going to change what metrics it is using to calculate that 24-hour trading volume. And as you already know, that 24-hour trading volume plays such a huge important part in determining the price of any pretty much every single crypto out there. So let's go a bit lower. Ripple worked with trusted partners to evaluate new sources of legitimate trading volume. After evaluation, Ripple decided Crypto Compares top tier CCT, the exchange rated AAA and B by its exchange benchmark, offers a more complete look on the quality, management structures, a lot more. So basically what we now have is that instead of what was being used, which was CoinMarketCap, now we are shifting to Crypto Compares top tier. So let me just take a quick look at how it looks like. So basically this is it, Crypto Compares. So the first thing, like when I look at it, I can clearly see that the 24-hour volume trading for XRP is you can see here, it is much lower compared to the CoinMarketCap. XRP as total volume for 24 hours shows at 447.64 million, and if you look at CoinMarketCap, it shows at 1.13 billion. So you can see that Ripple has decided to change. They want to get a new benchmark system out there for XRP. So that's pretty interesting. For now, Ripple will use the CCT as its benchmark and will continue to work proactively with the industry participants towards resolving the issues around unreliable industry volumes. Basically, what happened was a couple of months back, Ripple, there were a lot of complaints regarding Ripple saying that, guys, look, you guys are using these metric volumes which are unreliable, which are kind of a lot higher than what in reality is. So basically Ripple came out and it's like, guys, okay, you know what, let's just shift from CoinMarketCaps to Crypto Compares top tier exchange benchmarks. So I personally think this is like really great from Ripple, as they want to be like more transparent with us and saying, hey, we don't want to exaggerate any like volume we have. So that's pretty good. So continue with that. We have Q2 highlights. Overall market cap of digital assets sharply increased in Q2. It did. That's great. Ripple sold 251.51 million XRP in Q2 and is substantially reducing future sales of XRP. Wow, so this is another crazy thing. I did not expect the Ripple to kind of reduce sales of XRP. Let's see what this is going on. Given the concerns about overstated market trading volumes, Cryptos Compare will be Ripple's primary benchmark for XRP market volume going forward. Yeah, as I mentioned before, why the 24-hour trading volume is such a huge thing. Ripple is basically changing that. 3 billion XRP were released out of cryptographic escrow, 2.1 billion returned. XRP is now listed on over 130 exchanges worldwide. So basically we can get an idea of what's happening in the Ripple world. Institutional direct sales were 61.93 million in quarter one. Q2 we had 106.87 million. So as you can see, overall the sales of XRP have kind of increased a lot, which is really great news for all the XRP people. who kind of are fans of XRP. So the next is like Q2 sales. In Q2 2019, Ripple sold 106.87 million XRP in institutional direct sales and 144.64 million in programmatic sales. So I mean, they did mention that that they were going to reduce selling XRP to institutional direct sales. I mean, this is personally, I feel this is a much better thing to do because it kind of shows more transparency coming from the Ripple side. So this is pretty great. Given the reports of inflated volumes, again, Ripple is talking about it, it's taking the thing very seriously, which Ripple took seriously. The company temporarily paused programmatic sales and placed limits on institutional sales to evaluate the problems in early Q2. Ripple later resumed XRP sales at a rate that was lower 10 basis points of coin market cap. So as you can imagine, it was Ripple was using coin market cap before, but now it is shifting to crypto compare. Future sales, Zebra plans to take more conservative approach to XRP sales in Q3. Again, as it previously mentioned before, that Ripple is planning to reduce the sales of XRP in Q3. This kind of is a good and a bad news in certain way. Bad news is that there would be less XRP for like out there in the market. The good news is the price of that will likely increase because there is going to be less XRP out there. So basically, and continuing with it, we have institutional OTC sales. Ripple's long-term view is that efficient liquid XRP markets should resemble the traditional FX markets given XRP's use case of global value transfer. Again, basically Ripple is saying that, guys, we don't want to just look like any other crypto out there. The cryptocurrency world in itself has to change. We have to do much better. So they're like, we should look like what the Forex market, what the stock markets they currently look like. So this is pretty great from Ripple. And if you continue through it, since then XRP listings increased as Ripple has partnered with the top digital asset brokers and used inventory to serve as backstop for XRP liquidity. Okay, continuing with that, Ripple decided to pull back from providing XRP over the counter at scale towards the end of Q2. Again, this is great coming from Ripple, as they're saying we want to be more transparent. We don't just want people like Ripple by itself is just selling XRP to these big institutions without kind of a transparency. So again, this is kind of good. So like moving downwards, we have Ripple programmatic sales. Ripple's programmatic XRP sales have been done with the goal of minimizing market impact. The company did this through limiting XRP programmatic sales to what it considers a small percentage of traded volume, which was executed across multiple exchanges. So again, pretty similar to previously. And going down, let's go the escrow activity. Again, they released 3 billion for the past in 3 months, which we know because they release 1 billion XRP every month. Then we have the XRP commented. So the overall market cap of digital assets increased by 122.86% from Q1. XRP price gained 28.2% over Q2, ending the quarter at 0.4 on coin market cap. So you can get an idea basically that XRP did not perform that good compared to the overall crypto world. The overall crypto world was around 122.86% up, but XRP was only 28.2% up at the end of Q2. I know this might not sound as great compared to other cryptos out there, but if you look overall, XRP is still kind of doing great because they're still up 28.2% again, but this was at $0.4, and if you just quickly look at it, we are currently at $0.31 dollars. So yeah, it's okay. And according to CCT, the daily volume for XRP increased in Q2. The average daily volume was 429 million in Q2 and 156.01 million in Q1. So again, Q1 performed better compared to Q2. This was kind of expected. But again, the great thing is they're kind of shifting from coin market cap to crypto compare. So that's why you can see they even mentioned here saying, for reference, according to coin market cap, the average XRP daily volume was 1.74 billion. So coin market cap shows a lot higher compared to what the crypto compare one shows. So they just want to tell people, guys, this is something we clearly don't want. Continuing on, we have the volatility and correlations. XRP's volatility of daily returns over the quarter was 5.01%, though there were slight increase in volatility from quarter one. XRP was in line with other top digital assets. So I mean, as we can see that yes, Bitcoin has pretty much outperformed literally every single crypto out there. So the correlation with Bitcoin has dropped, but it has pretty much remained equal to Ethereum. And continuing on, we have 12 new exchanges that listed XRP, bringing to a total of 130 exchanges worldwide, which is pretty great. And now moving on to the big thing, that is the RippleNet. Quarter 2 saw the highest number of customer transactions on RippleNet. In fact, the number of XRP transactions increased 170% from Q1 to Q2, and Ripple had a 30% increase in the number of live XRP partners in quarter 2. This is truly great news if you are not just like an XRP fan but also a Ripple company fan, because we needed more people, more companies out there using the XRP platform, because in the XRP platform these companies are using XRP. So seeing that there's a jump of 170%, this is truly great. Notably, in quarter 2, Ripple announced it agreed to enter into a strategic partnership with MoneyGram. Yes, I have already talked extensively in the past about it. One of the world's largest money transfer companies. The company operates in 600 billion global remittance, serving millions of customers in more than 200 countries. Through the partnership, which will have an initial term of 2 years, Ripple would become MoneyGram's key partner for cross-border payments and foreign exchange settlement using digital assets. Okay, this is really great. So MoneyGram is not going to be partnering with any crypto out there, and Ripple is the primary entity that is supporting MoneyGram. So basically, they will fully fledged they will use XRP for cross-border transaction, which is pretty great. Ripple has agreed to provide a capital commitment to MoneyGram, which enables the company to draw up to $50 million in exchange for equity. Okay, now I get it. So basically, MoneyGram has a huge interest in Ripple. The partnership with Ripple focuses on the XRapid product. This is great. XRapid is a solution for the on-demand liquidity, which leverages XRP. Yes, we know that. And the next is Spring, Xspring, basically it's pronounced as Spring. For those of you who are unaware of this, this is the platform, this is the service that has come out of Ripple, which is giving these new companies, these entrepreneurs, the ability to use XRP and XRP's ledger to create various other assets, various other companies. So basically, it's kind of like a fund for startups. So this is pretty great. So let's see what new thing has been done. Talks about what Spring is. You can read that. I will link pretty much the entire article in the description below, so you can read up. So let's see, we have 3 new companies that have started in the Spring platform. Companies and developers continue to build on XRP ledger and utilize ILP and XRP. Significant developments from companies and projects which Spring invested in and supports, including Bolt Labs, Agoric Robot Venture. So let's see how the Bolt Labs looks like. Okay, so it's also instant, cheap, and private payments. It's also a transaction platform. Next, we have the secure smart contracts. Agoric looks pretty great, and Robotic Ventures. Okay, I have not looked into these. I will pretty much look into these companies and see if there's something really cool about it, and I'll definitely post in an upcoming video if I see something really cool. So basically, then we have overall regulatory activity, new technology companies entering the space. Pretty much, if you're following the crypto world, you already know these big Amazon, Yahoo, Google, Samsung. Everybody is jumping into the crypto bandwagon because they know that the blockchain is the future. So they're like, either they are issuing their own crypto tokens, or they are relating something to blockchain. So, and you already know Facebook is coming out with its own Libra cryptocurrency, which is going to be super huge, and I think it would be a big competitor to Ripple. So let's see how that goes, but we have like quite some time before Facebook's cryptocurrency comes into the limelight. Continuing on, we have banks continue to bet on crypto and blockchain. Last quarter, a group of 14 financial firms led by UBS, including Barclays, Santander, Canadian Imperial Bank, created Finality International. So basically, they created a group of banks, created created this group to increase the development of cryptocurrency using blockchain and stuff, and a lot of these are issuing their own tokens, or at least testing their own tokens, and one of them is the JP Morgan, the JP coin. It's here, JPM coin. They're starting with that. Anyway, continuing on, we have crypto exchanges reported record trading volumes and profit. Traditional brokerage firms to offer cryptocurrency to their institutional clients. And this is going to be something really, really huge once the regulations come into place, and these big these brokerage firms, once they start letting people buy these cryptocurrencies, not just XRP, but pretty much every single cryptocurrency out there which has some kind of use to it, will see its price dramatically increase. So this is something great. So additionally, basically, it's talking about what's new in Americas, Europe, APAC, South America, Middle East. You can see all of these. So the conclusion, Q2 was marked by an increased regulatory activity, landmark partnerships with high-profile announcements from new entrants and key industry players. These activities underscore the continued maturation of blockchain and crypto markets. In addition, Ripple has taken proactive steps to address the issue of inflated volumes by reducing future XRP sales and changing its volume benchmark. So this was pretty it. But again, as you see, we have like the biggest news that we have is we are getting the crypto compare instead of coin market cap, and we would see a lot of new companies joining the Spring platform. So that is pretty great. Yeah. Well guys, that was a quick update coming out of Ripple. I just saw it and I was like, everybody has to know about this because there's a lot of cool new information coming from Ripple, especially the XRP fans out there. And I know a lot of you guys on my channel love XRP, so I'll continue posting videos about XRP, Ripple, and a lot of other cryptocurrencies out there. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment about what you think about this latest report from Ripple. And as always, I will see you next time.